Smoke from wildfires causes concern. Father and daughter die in Ogden Canyon incident, and Iron County votes to ratify primary election results.
You're watching St. George News at 5.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. Weather forecasters warn individuals with health conditions in southern Utah to stay indoors if they experience breathing problems due to smoke from wildfires in Beaver, Paiute, and Kane counties. Here's Haven Scott for the full story.
Weather forecasters are sending out alerts to those with health ailments in several southern Utah communities to remain indoors if experiencing breathing problems related to smoke in the air. National Weather Service meteorologist Hayden Mon told St. George News smoke from the three largest wildfires in southern Utah is blowing south-southeast.
Most of the wind that we're going to be dealing with is going to be blowing the smoke to the south and a little bit to the southeast. There are a few days that maybe a little bit of smoke can linger into the St. George area. Looks like maybe tonight into early tomorrow morning.
According to the Utah Department of Environmental Quality website, the air quality index ratings for those living in Garfield and Beaver counties is in the range labeled unhealthy for sensitive groups. Mon said those living in Washington County should plan on more heat beginning on Thursday.
I mean, we're talking temperatures above 110 degrees, really all the way through probably through Saturday before you get a little bit of a cool down starting on Sunday.
Thanks, Haven. On Saturday, Richard Hendrickson and his 16-year-old daughter Sally were killed in a crash on State Route 39 in Ogden Canyon when a mini bulldozer broke loose from a flatbed wrecker and fell on their pickup truck. Hendrickson, the president and CEO of Lifetime Products, was traveling with his wife and 3 children. His wife and 2 other children were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Lifetime and Hendrickson had a long-time relationship with Canyon Media, supporting several ventures, including the annual Coney Country July 4th concert and fireworks. Canyon Media General Manager Ben Lindquist said staff members had always commented to him how Hendrickson always went out of his way to say hello and thanks. Hendrickson was 57. In a special meeting on Tuesday, the Iron County Commission voted 2-1 to certify the results of the June 25th Republican primary election, despite over 400 ballots being disqualified for late postmarks. Commissioner Paul Cozens dissented, citing concerns about disenfranchising voters whose ballots were delayed due to mail routing issues. Commissioner Mike Bleak and Iron County Sheriff Ken Carpenter upheld the state law requiring ballots to be postmarked before Election Day. Iron County Clerk Jonathan Whitaker criticized the Postal Service for delays and expressed frustration over the situation. The certification ratified the votes of 9,826 Republicans, representing 49.3% of eligible GOP voters in the county. The primary election for Utah's 2nd congressional district is extremely close, with incumbent U.S. Representative Celeste Malloy leading challenger Colby Jenkins by 214 votes, a margin within the recount threshold. Malloy, confident in the results, may face a recount request from Jenkins. Jenkins secured 60% of the vote in Washington County, while Malloy leads overall. In a new segment, we'll head over to Jill Paulson for your Southern Utah real estate update.
As we move through July 2024, inventory is tight and homes are selling at an average of 60 days on the market, often near asking price. If you're thinking of selling, now is a good time to take advantage of the high demand and near average market conditions. Mortgage rates are expected to stay in the low 6s and high 5s, which surprisingly are lower than the historical average. Check back in with us for your weekly real estate update. Now back to you.
Thanks, Jill. 16 girls attended the Build the World Girls construction camp at Career Tech High School, learning hands-on construction skills to inspire and empower them for careers in construction, architecture, and related fields. We'll go to Bridger Palmer for more on this story.
16 young women recently attended the Build the World Girls construction camp at Career Tech High School in St. George. Kathy Tollison, district manager for the Associated General Contractors of Utah, emphasized the growing need for women in construction, architecture, and interior design, telling St. George News that there is an aging workforce and a lack of young people to fill the upcoming vacancies. Though many had limited prior experience, all participants received a safety training at the beginning of the camp. Industry professionals were brought in to give lessons, with one student, Lainey Shields, saying that learning from them has given her a new perspective and broadened her horizons.
Yesterday we did some interior design stuff, and I've never been super interested, but her explaining everything that she does, I really enjoyed that.
Everything that they built during the camp, they got to keep.
I'm really excited to take home the crate because I can store things in it, and I have a lot of vinyls, and I can just put them in that crate.
The final day included a job site tour at Fiesta Fun, led by Hughes General Contractors. Tollison said she hopes the camp empowers the girls to realize they can do anything boys can do. They're just as qualified, just as skilled, and just as talented.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5.